Einstein said, religion is the master key that opens the gates of happiness. But I prefer it better if we say spirituality is the master key that opens the gates of happiness. But as a product of Rock of Life Church, Sunday School, but as a product of Rock of Life Youth, and a product of Rock of Life Church, it's best if we say Rock of Life is the church master key that opens the gates of happiness. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it, I know it. Rejecting facts without fully understanding them does not work. I'll speak from the heart. John is my name. Collecting iron for recycling is my trade. A man made his living through collecting bits and scraps of iron, trading them for bigger, heavier pieces of metal, and getting paid accordingly at a scrapyard. Lands far and nearby had by now heard of his passion for trading iron utensils. He would stop you in the streets, whether in a hurry or not. John is my name. Collecting iron for recycling is my trade. He did not know that the only time to stop talking is when the other person nods their head but says nothing. The only time to stop talking is when the other person nods their head but says nothing. When John's family complained, bemoaned, regretted his decision from not settling down and building a future with them, he would count for them which reasons people who have felt let down trying to pursue that dream of happy ever after. He would count and count endlessly. He had never heard the Tommy Purpose say, things that count in life cannot be counted. Things that count in life cannot be counted. We cannot count the number of breaths we take. We cannot count the good times we have with our families. We cannot count the number of times we smile, we giggle, we cuddle, we hug, and share jokes in a week. We cannot count those memories, and they count the most. He started on this journey because he wanted to be like his mentor. He got into an army collecting business because his idol, role model, through his books, speeches, advised him how to go about it. He forgot what my Lobethal teachers taught me. No man became great by imitation. Women, young women, girls, grandmothers, mothers, no women became great by imitation. Fathers, young fathers, gentlemen, men, grandfathers, no man became great by imitation. You should lead the way others will follow. On one of his business trips, he came across a gorge. The only way through it was using a shaky, man-made bridge. Deep within him, conflicting voices were at war. Should I continue or should I change direction? He processed carefully, but still the man-made bridge gave way underneath him. Howls of pain, screams of shocks were soon heard by the shocked community. They failed to rescue him simply because he was too heavy with his baggage full of iron utensils. He couldn't trust anybody by leaving it down there or going upstairs. Sadly, nothing has been heard of him ever since. Ladies and gentlemen, the very same things that give you nourishment are the very same things that will destroy you. The very same things that give you nourishment are the very same things that will destroy you. His bag full of iron utensils gave him options, but the very same bag gave him his final resting place. Boys and girls, women and men, ask yourself individually, what is in your backpack? Is it sin? Is it going to kill you one day? Stop packaging it. But instead, put faith in your backpack. Because in the book of Corinthians, we've read, we've heard, God chose what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. God chose what is weak in the world to shame the strong, so that no human being must boast in the presence of the Lord, the true God. All the commendable we see, we humbly acknowledge them, because God has chosen Rock of Life to glorify his name. After 15 years, God has proved that God's things done in God's way will never lack God's provisions. Thank you.